how strong Fofo is and why he's considered, you know, top 2 of the mid laners that we have in the LPL right now.
That's right. I mean, he can do a lot. Even if it is a Renekton here, I mean, Renekton versus Silas, Execution is calling.
Bot side of the map.
No, you're not. Kramer likes his alone time in the bottom lane. iBoy sitting with Hung here on the Rakan. Didn't talk too much about that, but I think what's exciting for me is we've seen it before on the world stage as well, I believe. And all comes down to this. LGD, their first series of the split against Rare Adam in a final game number 3. Gwen on the Rift for Garvey. He's taking Teleport Ignite as normal.
For Lien here, it's not like anyone's going to get particularly tanky, right? Like, there's no real tank apart from Mark on this team, so the ability for this Nidalee to fall off isn't actually too bad in this game, especially with the amount of CC that can come in to help Lien.
Garvey trying to challenge this one. He puts up the Hallowing Mist, and Garvey might be in an okay position. Needs to survive Fofo for now. Getting the shield away from Shadow, and Lien doesn't flash, but Fofo does.
Fury built up. Should be able to try a little bit better with Lien hovering in the wings.
Let's see what he can do. I would also like to note, love to see Oblivion Orb on Sheer. Scondom Duck, he's going back in. That's a low HP Fofo. As Kingslayer doesn't heal up enough. First Blood makes it so is Shadow going into melee range to get the next Sonic Wave, but that's nicely done from the LGD mid 2v2. And you look at what Snip can do. Speaking of, Garvey in the top lane doesn't have 6, but Cube does. He brings down the Storm. The auto attacks enough. No, the ultimate finally comes out. Cube now flashes though. Gets his Maws right on into it. The next W on the way. Cube is going to silence Garvey, at least for 13 seconds.
And this...
It's going to depend. How long's the fight going to go for as Stolen Dominus used right into the middle of it. Fofo going to bring his out as well. He's got a full Fury Barrage. The True Shot Barrage actually adds so many layers. This Herald going to be taken down while Garvey's ready to snip once more after getting the passive up. 1,000 cuts does its mark, and Herald goes to LGD. Going very hard for Garvey.
Yeah, can you even see that, like, Cube is perfectly happy to keep going. Ooh, hang on, Fofo.
He gets quite low. Hung goes in. Good little knock up here, but quickness has been stolen by Xie. Kingslayer not there. He's broken. Torn by Electrocute. He thought he could survive long enough to heal back up, but Nidalee 10 CS down, and okay. Cube's going to try and blow this lane up. I was just highlighting Kramer. No. He's been tackled by Cube while slowed down by Fofo is Shadow and Mark. Mark has to flash over the wall. The rest of LGD are out of there, and 10 seconds till Dragon. You know that Rare Adam are going to get that as well.
And now, LGD actually are the ones that are going to start up Dragon as Garvey might die.
Stormbringer again. Will Cube dive this? Remember, he hasn't stunned the turret. Needlework comes out. First charge, snips it once again. Next Needlework flies through. Garvey can actually solo kill this. He needs to walk away from the Sky Splitter, get past the shield. Garvey's ultimate is already down, and he doesn't have a flash, but he has Ignite. Dragon goes down to the way of LGD, actually. While Fofo's roaming up. Garvey now 1v2. Can he do it? The snip at full stacks here with 1,000 cuts. Cube's going to dive him down. Sky Splitter. And yep, it was a good attempt. Or should I just say it was a good death at the end of the day.
Try and help out.
At least first turret blood for LGD. Global gold is there as Garvey's just walked into certain death. Pounce, dead, Ignite. Thank you. And this is Garvey. Yeah, that's what happens. I mean, I guess Gwen turns to nothing, but her scissors are left behind.
They have quite a lot of damage between iBoy and Fofo, and hell, even Cube with this Divine Sunder.
They're getting collapsed on though, Dagda. Mark has taken a spear, might just have to sacrifice his life over to Cube, and Cube's too big at this point. No one messes with him. Stormbringer over the wall. Soul Flare flashed away from into the back line. Hung gets a magnificent engage. Lien follows up, and this Gwen, everyone's inside the party circle as Lien's trying to run away, but Garvey gets no opportunity. Kramer flies through with his True Shot Barrage, but 3 are dead, and LGD's chances in this series are getting slimmer.
The whole thing starts to fall apart very, very quickly. And now, as we were talking about, vision control trying to be gained by Aura.
Shadow, what a good kick onto Lien, but he goes golden. Unfortunately, that feels like the engage maybe works out. Over the wall is Garvey as well with a Harrowing Mist. Sets it all up with the Needlework follow-up. This came off the back of Shadow's Lee Sindagna as he cleans it up. The man still got it.
Magnificent pick from Shadow. We've just been saying LGD, it's doom and gloom, but Shadow, the new member, the new recruit to the LPL, takes out the Lee Sin and shows just why he's renowned for it in the LEC.
I mean, I thought the Zonyas thought, no, RA going to turn this around, but LGD numbers advantage there, Dagda. Baron picked up. 3K is now the new gold lead. Team fighting, I should say. A bit hard about that one. Mark over the wall. He's half health, but spears keep landing. They want to secure this dragon, move to Soul Point, but Luoyan level 13 versus level 12. This is still so dangerous.
Yeah. Again, though, LGD hovering in this pit, this dragon still sitting at about 5,000 HP. Like, now, or a commit to try to burst
Garvy's in. The quickness there, though, you've just run into AoE. LGD, what did you expect would happen? Needlework does absolutely nothing, as now it's up to Kramer. Shadow in the backline. He cleans up with the Dragon's Rage. Fofo draws his attention, but the jungler's now down. Luoyan still here. Smite comes through, and as you expect, Dragon goes over to Rare Adam, but Kramer absconded duck from the Xie mid laner. He's going to go down, and Xie goes down as well. I mean, Dagda, I'm confused. What did LGD expect was going to happen? Heck, that LGD can cling on to.
He's actually up to for the Black Cleaver as well, which is surprising. Probably would have prepared the Sterix here for the... Oh, Kramer!
Oh, Hung's going in the back line. Everyone jumps on top. This fight's over before it begun. Kramer will get out on the back line, though, while Garvey buys time, but Eyeboy's in with the killer instinct. Hung once more. Stormbringer down. It doesn't matter how many magic circles you have. Garvey is going back to sewing class as everyone gets destroyed with an ace over to Rare Adam.
I mean, Kramer, give it, and Kramer, give it more to RA, because this has not been the play. Arcane shifting forward. We just said, like, Hung needs to be the one to find the engage, and he finds the imperfect engage there on towards LGD.
Dagda, Shadow's first series, it may be a loss, but I enjoyed it. At the very least, I know LGD will be kicking themselves for losing game number 2. What started out as a great series for them really rolled downhill. It's sad, but